have an invocation by Mr. Morrow, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. Mr. Morrow.
Dear Heavenly Father, we give thanks for the wonderful life that you've given us and the daily blessings that we receive. We give thanks for the opportunity to live in a free country where we can make our own decisions. We ask your blessings on this council, and we ask your guidance over the decisions that we make. We ask you watch over our servicemen and women as they protect our freedom and our safety forces as they protect our city. For this we pray. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You may be seated. Roll call.
Cole. Here. Grable.
Here.
Heffley.
Here.
Henry.
Here.
Johnson.
Here.
Kelly.
Here.
Morrow.
Here. All right, we're all here. Approval of minutes for August 18th, 2014. So moved.
Second.
Motion second, approval, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, motion carried. Election appointments, none. Special responsibilities, none. Unfinished business, none. Petitions, communications.
It's from John Groff regarding forward collection notice to county auditor.
Mr. Henry.
Make a motion that we forward this to county auditor.
A motion second, forward, all in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carried.
I make a motion that we receive the following communication.
Motion to receive, second to receive and file communication. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Now it's visitors' time. Any visitor like to speak, approach the podium, state your name, address, and tell us your concerns. No visitors. We're moving on to committee reports. Finance and budget. Mr. Kramer.
Thank you, Mr. President. Finance met this evening. Three legislative requests. First one, authorize and recommend an agreement with CMI for application within the city. This is basically a continuance of our expansion of our software system. It includes utilities, accounts payable, budget, payroll, fixed assets, and the tax department. We sign this very soon, by September 30th, with 25% discount, totaling $83,000, none of which is due and payable in this fiscal budget year. Second item, 50th anniversary support appropriation of $7,500. Third item, appropriate $10,000 for the Armed Forces Day Parade for next year. Under other items, Audrey Alexander went on to talk about CMI software. Second item, Audrey Alexander informed us of the next city impound lot auction will be this time of Jay's Towing, 25th of October, 10 a.m. Third item, street car dump truck sold for a second time, this time for $1,675. And last but certainly not least, to remind us of a little crash truck, which is up in Arizona, correct, Heath? Aptly named Heathen, the old crash truck reincarnated as quite a vehicle with horns on it, I believe, correct, Heath?
That is correct.
Anything else to add, Keith?
Nothing to add, sir.
Any dollar or anything?
Yes, I want to recognize Sue Arline. She celebrates 2 years service in the tax office this month, and she does a great job and so really encouraging her to have her.
Thank you.
Thank you. Public services. Mr. Morrow.
Thank you, Mr. President. The Public Service Committee meeting was held August 25th at 5:30 p.m. Mr. Geller discussed the excellent cooperation between the water and wastewater departments to prepare a lateral on Fields and Drive. refinishing of the fire plugs, fire hydrants, what was discussed. This should prolong the life of the fire plugs. Mr. Geller then discussed the plans and priorities of the next school years, dual feed water lines and industrial area expansion, and the WCL2 water tank replacement where it was discussed. The WCLT tank remains the water department priority. The top priority for wastewater is the stone removal system. The cost is approximately $125,000. The current unit was installed nearly 25 years ago. A rate study will be presented at the next meeting, and the meeting was adjourned at 6:16 p.m. Anything else, Mr. Miller?
Yeah, I also have an anniversary, Jack Brown, who is the superintendent of the wastewater plant. He has 13 years in the city.
Very good.
That's all I have.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you. Public safety, Mr. Johnson.
Thank you, Mr. President. Public safety will meet Monday, September 8th at 5:30 p.m. Chief Huggins, do you have anything to add?
I have one member of my department, Dave Love, celebrating his 8th year as an employee with the city. That's all, thank you.
Chief? Chief Mason,
I only have 3 anniversaries. Mike Banks, 9 years, and Jim Crozier and Jason Mack, both 6 years. So congratulations for sticking it out.
Thank you, Chief. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you. Streets and drainage, Mr. Efford.
Thank you, Mr. President. Streets and Drainage Committee will meet September the 15th at 5:30 p.m. Bob Miller, anything to add?
Yes, we have a couple anniversaries too this month. Tim Swingle has been with the city for 16 years, and Dan Snyder has been with the city for 13 years. That's all, Mr. President.
Thank you. Committee of Development and Zoning, Mr. Henry.
Community Development Zoning met tonight at 5:30, and we had 7 items on the agenda. John discussed with us, and John requested that the cost for the city to correct the stormwater drainage violation be forwarded to the county auditor for inclusion in the property owner's tax duplicate to allow repayment to the city, since John couldn't locate it, and the cost was around $2,000, which included the admin cost too. And during the boring under State Route 79 to install a water line for Carter's Furniture on South 79, the surface of the roof heaved up and Carter noticed the bump. And the contractor is in the process of repairing the road service, and John said that the contractor said that 1 year for fire safety, bigger line, and sometimes when there's one that big, it will, the pressure causes ground to move up. But that is in this area. And part of an emergency preparedness plan being assembled by Marathon Oil is a flow prevention network to be installed in the drainage street connecting the fuel storage area to the south fork of the Lincoln River. And what Marathon would like to do is install 2 weirs, WEIRS, which they're reversed down where the water goes under it instead of over it, because the core always goes from the top. And it's a partial dam that will allow the water, like I told you, to fall underneath. And John wanted to move this up to the October Community Development meeting to allow the representatives to give us additional details, because they couldn't be here tonight as they were planned. And at the end of September, LCATS will be updating the federally funded projects list for 2017 through 2019. And the mayor, Bob Geller, Eddie Hunt, and John Groff are reviewing candidate projects that the city may place on that list. And due to a small amount of funding being available, there will be significant competition between member communities for placement of projects on this list. Number 5, Jan Wilkin and the Friendship Club of Lincoln County would again like to hold Halloween and Christmas events at the City Hall. they'd like to decorate the building during the week of October 20th for the Halloween event on October 23rd, and begin decorating for Christmas the week of November 24th. The group is asking if it would be possible for council to hold the public meetings in the city conference room at various times during these periods to make it easier to decorate. We discussed that, and we're going to discuss it again at the next Parks and Recreation meeting. And John had two requests, one for $7,500 and one for $10,000, and the committee approved them to cover the expenses for the 50th anniversary of the city and the 2015 Armed Forces Day Parade. And the groundbreaking for the new Mistras building?
Mistras.
Building was held last week. Our mayor was there on Monday, and it's kind of impressive. Right up to the paper, and really about these new businesses coming to town. John, do you have anything else?
No, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Parks, Recreation, and Davis Shea, Mrs. Cole.
Thank you, Mr. President. Parks, Recreation, and Davis Shea will be Monday, September 15th, immediately following Streets and Drainage. Did you have anything to add, Bob?
Nothing like that.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you. Planning Commission, Mr. Kramer.
Thank you, Mr. President. Planning Commission met August 28th. We had a very good meeting this month. A couple on the road we've had. 5 items. First item was John Hinder Honda preliminary plan review. They're going to expand their body shop and detail shop, and more than double the size of what's already back there. Second item, a gentleman named John Lutz is going to rehab the building that used to house the animal shelter, correct?
Yes.
John? To another private business, kind of an eyesore next to the, where the old Humane Society used to be, correct?
It's the Humane Society.
Yeah. Third item, APY leasing, preliminary plan review, building at 1870 James Parkway, additional building there. Fourth item, Matthews Ford is planning a building addition, 4,000 square feet, 500 Eden Road. Kind of change their service entrance from off of Hopewell Drive, kind of to around the other side. Fifth item, new entrance on James Parkway for Mid-Ohio Development, 2135 James Parkway, for the 365-foot new driveway and additional future expansion, additional buildings. This commission is kind of programmed to, after each item, we kind of ask how many new jobs do we plan on projecting for these businesses. From the efforts of the planning commission last week, we probably generated a new 20 to 30 jobs in this city from a quick head count, asking these business owners. So little by little, very diversified, 4 jobs, 5 jobs, 6 jobs here. We added 30-some, close to 30 jobs just with this meeting. Mr. Groff, anything to add?
No, thank you.
Mayor John.
It's great to have agendas like that.
I love it.
Yep, let's keep it up.
It's indicative of what we're doing in this city. Thank you.
Thank you. Introduction of ordinances, ordinance 70, 2014.
An ordinance authorizing the appropriation of $33,450 within the capital improvement fund, authorizing and directing the mayor to enter into agreement with Old Weather Systems, Inc. for the Dura-Last roof system on Bell Cross office building, according to the state bid.
Mr. President,
This is cool.
I'd like to make a motion that we waive the second reading of ordinance 70, 2014.
Motion and second to waive, roll call.
Cole?
Yes.
Vogel?
Yes.
Heffley?
Yes.
Henry?
Yes.
Johnson?
Yes.
Kelly?
Yes.
Morrow?
Yes.
Motion waived has been approved.
Mr. President,
This is cool.
I'd like to make a motion that we adopt ordinance 70, 2014.
Motion and second to adopt. Any comments or discussion?
Mr. President,
Mr. Mayor.
point of information, I want to thank council for waiving the second reading on this and encourage its passage.
Bob, I would say that this will allow us to get the work going before, we get back into the rainy season in the fall, but I don't think we ever left the rainy season this year, so.
It rains every other, maybe 2 days or 3 days.
I know that, doing some of the fixing on that roof's been a long time.
But it only leaks when it rains.
Thank you. Any other comments or discussion? Seeing none, roll call.
Cole?
Yes.
Rabel?
Yes.
Heffley?
Yes.
Henry?
Yes.
Johnson?
Yes.
Kelly?
Yes.
Morrow?
Yes.
Ordinance 70, 2014 has been adopted. Ordinance 71, 2014.
An ordinance to amend section 913.03 of the codified ordinances of the city of Heath, Ohio, relating to notice to remove noxious weeds or weeds of rank growth.
Ordinance 71, 2014 be held for the second reading. Ordinance 72, 2014.
An ordinance to amend section 1166.04 of the codified ordinances of the city of Heath, Ohio, relating to prohibited uses in RC3 condominium districts.
Ordinance 72, 2014 be referred to the Planning Commission. Ordinance 73, 2014.
An ordinance authorizing and directing the mayor to enter into agreement with Creative Microsystems for the purchase and implementation of city software systems, waiving the competitive bidding procedure, and declaring an emergency.
Mr. President,
Mr. Kramer.
motion to suspend the rules on ordinance 73, 2014.
Motion is second to suspend the rules. Roll call.
Cole?
Yes.
Rabel?
Yes.
Heffley?
Yes.
Henry?
Yes.
Johnson?
Yes.
Kelly?
Yes.
Morrow?
Yes.
Rules have been suspended.
Mr. President,
Mr. Kramer.
motion to adopt ordinance 73, 2014. Second.
Motion is second to adopt. Any comments or discussion?
Mr. President.
Mr. Murray.
Thank council for suspending the rules on this and waiving the bidding process that encourages ordinance passage. CMI is a software system the city has used for a while. We've completed one successful migration to an updated net software, and they have another one now available to us. And our staff has taken a look at this system, comfortable with the system. We've received outside recommendation to stay with this system, and in order to have us receive a 25% discount, we would need to sign an agreement with CMI prior to September 30th. So that's the reason for the suspension of the rules. And,
Thank you. Any other comments, discussion? Seeing none, roll call.
Cole?
Yes.
Rabel?
Yes.
Heffley?
Yes.
Henry?
Yes.
Johnson?
Yes.
Kelly?
Yes.
Morrow?
Yes.
Ordinance 73, 2014 has been adopted. That's all the ordinances on the first reading. Ordinances on the second reading, there are none. Resolutions on the first reading, there are none. Resolutions on the second reading. Resolution 2014-4.
Resolution accepting the amounts and rates as determined by the Budget Commission and authorizing the necessary tax levies and certifying them to the county auditor.
Mr. President,
Mr. Kramer.
motion to adopt resolution 2014-4.
Second.
A motion is second to adopt. Any comments or discussion? Seeing none, roll call.
Cole?
Yes.
Rabel?
Yes.
Heffley?
Yes.
Henry?
Yes.
Johnson?
Yes.
Kelly?
Yes.
Morrow?
Yes.
Resolution 2014 has been adopted. Brings us reports of city officials. Mayor Johnson.
Thank you, Mr. President. Welcome those in attendance this evening. Just a couple things. John Groff in his committee meeting did not mention this, but I want to bring it up now. He and I had a meeting recently with a group of representatives from one of our area churches that are interested in getting more involved in the community and trying to reach out to help others in various ways. And
one of the things, being in this building, is that we from time to time either get to see or have brought to our attention ways in which people are struggling. And John and I felt, had a very productive meeting. And in fact, representatives from this church are going to help take action on a couple of things that we had brought up. And I was excited, and I shared with the group during the meeting that I think I can see where perhaps this would be just the beginning of a way for not just this church, but other churches in the community to be able to work with not just city government, but other entities who are aware of needs in the community, and to find a way to try to address those needs. I'm very hopeful that the end product ultimately will be bigger than just what we had discussed during our meeting, and that we'll be able to look back, John, and say that that was the beginning of something that was really special. And so it's always good to be able to play a small role in meetings like that. And then the second thing is, just want to mention that Heath Bulldogs football team started their season right last Friday night with a 1-point win at Bloom Carroll. It was the Bulldogs against the Bulldogs, and the good Bulldogs came out on the winning side Friday night. So hopefully they can keep it up this Friday against Greenville. That's all I have, Mr. President. Thank you.
Thank you. Auditor Alexander.
Thank you, Mr. President. I just want to welcome everybody. Thank you, Mr. President.
Director Morrison.
Thank you. I have your report.
Let's see. Let's start with Brian tonight. Mr. Marvin?
Thank you, Mr. President. Welcome to everybody. And congratulations to Jack Brown, and once again, just kind of pumps up when you hear the number of years that employees of the city of Heath. Great place to live, great place to work.
Mr. Hafford?
Thank you, Mr. President. I just want to welcome everyone and say go Bucks. Thank you.
Mr. Crable?
Welcome, everyone. Special appearance from my wife, Susan. Dinner's in the oven, right here.
Can you take it under dinner?
We'll be back here tomorrow at 10 a.m. to do inventory.
Okay. I have no idea what that means. That's it.
You're on a need-to-know basis.
We'll talk later.
Yes.
Mr. Henry?
I'd like to welcome everyone here tonight, and I do want to thank the mayor and all the people that had a hand in getting all John, Eddie, and all of the different businesses in the city. You know, one business is worth more than 100 new residential buildings. We really appreciate it. Continue.
Thank you.
This is cool.
Thank you, Mr. President. I also just want to welcome everyone and ask everyone to please pray for good weather next Saturday. My daughter's getting married outside, and it's not looking good. Thank you. Yeah.
Lynn, anything tonight? Starting down below, we're going to start with John Geller tonight.
I have nothing to add.
Tim Geller. Bob Geller. Nothing. John Groff.
Nothing.
Chief Mason.
Nothing, sir.
Chief Hunter.
No, thank you.
I have nothing. That's good. New business, none. Reading of bids, none. Miscellaneous, none.
Motion for adjournment.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed, say nay. We're adjourned.
Oh, right after. Yeah. And if you don't.